We have to talk about Portland because Portland was being ignored by the media for so long until Donald Trump did what he said he would do. Do you remember Donald Trump right before he walked across the street and went to the church and held up the Bible and took that photo that everyone then attacked him for? Do you remember the actual really great speech he gave beforehand where he said, I'm the law and order president and we will protect America and we will protect our federal buildings and our property. And if these governors and these mayors refuse to do it, then we will send in federal troops and you know, do it for them. Well, he started doing that in Portland because Portland could not get their riots under control. One of the things that they did was these troops in Portland, they'd go in, they're wearing camo, they've got guns, they've got the insignia, it says police, they've got the flag on their arm. They come from various different federal organizations, but they started going in and they were driving around in minivans, rented minivans from Enterprise Rent-A-Car. They were hunting down known Antifa terrorists. These are people that were committing crimes, that were organizing the commission of crimes, trying to burn buildings, trying to tear down statues, trying to attack businesses and people. These were the people that were known criminals. This is what these people do. And they would find them on the street and they would jump out of the minivan and they would apprehend them and they would put them in the minivan and they would drive away. And this started happening more and more because these federal troops are charged with the task of protecting federal property, federal statues, federal buildings, federal funds, basically the stuff we all pay for. By the way, the reason they're driving minivans is because when you drive around in a marked police car these days, you get attacked. When you drive around in some kind of police cruiser, people throw bottles at you and smash windows, and they start jumping up and down on the hood. So in an effort to be able to maneuver around the city without crowds surrounding them and trying to tip their car over, these police officers just rented minivans. And there's a video of somebody posted on Twitter. This is actual video they took. Someone was being apprehended, an Antifa terrorist being apprehended on the street by these officers, taken away in a minivan, and the people couldn't believe it. This is what they were saying.
What are you doing? Use your words. What are you doing?
They're yelling at the cops to speak to them.
Use your words. What are you doing?
I haven't done anything wrong.
Yeah, that's the perp, by the way. He's getting arrested, and he's like, I haven't done anything wrong. And the cops are like, okay, tell it to me.
Use your words.
What's going on? Tell me.
What is going on?
We need to know.
Who are you?
Why are you taking?
NLG will get you out. What's your name? Tell us your name.
What's your name?
Okay, you're fine. We'll get you out.
Bro, what?
We got you, friend.
Okay, so now what's happening is these police officers are taking this person to the minivan, and they're taking them away for questioning or whatever. And these other, I guess, you know, protesters are yelling NLG, which is that National Legal Defense Fund that all the celebrities are giving money to spring people out of prison. They're like, we got you, we got your back, we'll take care of you, yada, yada, yada. And then they get in the car and they drive away.
NLG.
NLG, yeah.
You just violated their rights.
Oh. Kidnapping people.
You just violated their rights.
Okay, so now they're accusing the police, the federal government, of kidnapping innocent civilians and dragging them off the streets in the minivan. I have to tell you, by the way, on a side note, this is how much of a dad I am. That the first time I saw this video, the first thing I thought was, wow, that is a really nice minivan. I was like, holy, that's like a 2020 Town and Country. That thing's nice. That V6. Look at all that headroom. Look at that headroom. Look how many federal officers they can squeeze in there, and they still have room for the perp comfortably in the third seat. God, that is swanky. I wonder if that thing has heated seats.